Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 1 of an ESO Scribes of Fate walkthrough. We've actually got a new loading screen. Let me go ahead and show you that before I show you anything else. Yeah, as you can see, we've got an all-new character select screen, which looks like Morrowind. Very fitting for the new setting, the new DLC, the new chapter that's coming out in the summer. And unfortunately, I got this error now because the update broke my map, but the map still works. It's just producing an error every time I reload the screen. So, let's see if we can go in and get the, I always forget how to do this. How do I do this? I need to find stories. Dungeon DLC. Scrivener's Hall is the first one. So it says, the walls between realms sunder in Scrivener's Hall, a library in the mountains south of the Rift. Join Keshargo, Scribe of Mora, as he struggles to retake the enigmatic archive and return his order to their rightful place as Watchers of the Unknown. A mage called Valinna staged a coup and now leads the Scribes of Mora. An old Khajiit named Keshargo needs my help to reclaim the Itinerant staff and remove Valinna from her position of power. Alright. Okay, so I need to go talk to Keshargo. The question is, I assume Keshargo will be south of the Rift. Maybe... I don't know. Okay, where is this? That's not gonna tell me. Okay, it is in the Rift. This is going to be inside the dungeon. Why did I think this person would be outside of the dungeon? Okay, so I always like to travel to these places, but this is going to take a long time to get to, so I'll just edit out all of the travel, but I just don't want to go there. I don't want to just click on it and go in there. Alright, I made it to the Rift. It was a real pain. I had to take a boat to Deshawn, and then I had to ride all the way through Stonefalls to get here. And I had forgotten there's a big fort that blocks the way out of Stonefalls. And you have to go around the fort. You can't get in unless you've got the quest for it or something. So, where's the dungeon? The dungeon's over here. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and edit out more of this travel here, and come back once I get close to the dungeon. Alright, I finally made it. It's right off the road here. Of course, my horse runs out of stamina right as I get to it. And there's a monster chasing me. Alright, here we go. Scrivener's Hall. You are about to enter a group dungeon. Are you ready to leave your current zone? Enter Scrivener's Hall. Scrivener's Hall. It's easy to get lost in this maze of bookshelves and side rooms, warped by contact with the unstable rifts into oblivion. But the Scribes of Mora managed to find their way around due to their eons of cartographic experience. Alright, let's check this place out. By the way, if you're not familiar with this character, this is Thresden. This is the character that I did the Greymore chapter on, and I believe I did Markarth on this character. Alright, looks like that's all the loot from there. I wonder where the quest person is. Glories and Laments. There's a stairway going down. Bliss.
Grah! Zilipif, this one swears the latch was right here.
Oh, he's trying to open that door, looks like. Alright, let's go talk to him.
How did the scribes manage to be swayed so far? Their so-called dedication to Mora is a farce, an embarrassment, a perversion of our post.
I was sent here to remove Valinna from power over the Scribes of Mora.
This one barely had time to hide the itinerant staff before she took the scribes from me. She's crafty and convinced the scribes Keshargo failed his obligation to Mora. She said the scribes had to interfere against the atrocities of the realms.
What's the itinerant staff?
A means of safe return from all the planes of oblivion, and the symbol of leadership for the scribes. Recovering the itinerant staff would rip the scribes from Valinna's grasp. If you help Keshargo, you'll be rewarded.
Okay, I'll help you retrieve the itinerant staff and stop Valinna.
Through this doorway lies the vast library of Scrivener's Hall. Within it are rifts to other planes.
Nice.
We must journey to the Deadlands. There, we'll find the staff.
I've been there.
Unfortunately, Valinna won't appreciate our intrusion. Be on your guard.
So tell me, who are the Scribes of Mora?
An organization of librarians and scribes this one dedicated his whole life to. For centuries now, we've documented all observable things. Down in the Scrivener's Hall, the fruits of our efforts are collected for Mora's perusal.
Recording all things?
Anything it is possible to record. There are unstable reefs below the rock here. The scribes carved out this library and live amongst its pages. We use minor magics to stay hidden, to observe. Now, Valinna shatters that creed.
Do all scribes get a watcher?
Zilipif. They're a friend of sorts. Zilipif is bound to observe and gain knowledge through experience. Keshargo's purpose is to record the ever-changing landscapes of the realms. We help each other, but the arrangement is unique.
How do you help each other?
This one created many detailed and accurate maps using Zilipif's ability to fly, and Keshargo's place among the Scribes of Mora gave Zilipif access to every open reef. The two of us traveled across the plains, making maps and hunting for knowledge.
Sounds fun. What's Valinna's story?
Keshargo's former protege. Her mind is sharp, orderly, and her magical capacity well exceeds this one's. Still, she grew discontented with the scribe's creed of passive observance.
You said she usurped power from you.
She brought in other mages and warriors. She even convinced many formerly loyal scribes that by only observing, we were complicit in the crimes we saw happen. She staged a coup and took the mantle of Magnus Stylus from this one.
When did all this happen?
Not long ago. It took some time for Keshargo to journey to this place, and he moved cautiously so as not to be followed. Valinna is unaware that the hall has a secondary entrance. Once we step through, we improve our chances of remaining undetected.
Valinna doesn't know about this entrance?
Almost no one does. Mora is the Lord of Secrets, and as such, this entrance is known only to a select few. It's a way to ensure the safety of all we record. Valinna and the Scribes will not expect us.
Who is Mora?
He's the Prince of Forbidden Knowledge, Master of the Tides of Fate, the one who knows. His reach is long, and his eyes plentiful. Everything the Scribes record is done in his name. His library is vast, and we are but one order who seeks to add to it.
So, there's a rift to the Deadlands?
There are rifts to many of the planes of oblivion here. Most are shut, and it's unknown when they will reopen. There are no records from the Scribes that came before on when the rifts first appeared, just that the hall was constructed around them.
You can't force the rifts to open?
Until recently, the Scribes of Mora refused to interfere with any of the realms. No, instead we documented what was available to us, and left dominion over the plains to the princess, as it should be.
What happens when the rifts close?
Then, anyone inside is unfortunately trapped in that plane.
Oh, great.
At least until they find another path back. This is why the Itinerant staff is so important. It can transport the wielder back to Scrivener's Hall.
So the Scribes travel through the rifts, knowing they may not make it back?
Veteran Scribes hold no fear. We know the timings and cycles of the rifts. Still, fear cannot overcome the hunt for knowledge. Plenty of non-Scribes journey between the planes without assurances of returning to Nirn.
Okay, well, let's go.
Through this doorway.
Just walk straight through. Wow. Oh, okay. So here's the enemy, so obviously I'm not going to fight these people right now. The quest objective says to enter Scrivener's Hall, but I'm gonna need help, so what's this? Excerpts from Keshargo's journal. A new scribe, fresh ink on the quill, if such a poetic metaphor is allowed. She gained Keshargo's attention. Valinna. She came to us from the ranks of the Mages Guild, where she found herself more drawn to studiously gathering knowledge on the many planes of oblivion instead of more practical magics. Which isn't to say that her magical acumen isn't impressive. She is a powerful sorcerer, but it's her thirst for knowledge that singles her out among our latest crop of newcomers. Valinna, I guess that's how you pronounce her name? I can't quite get her name yet. Valinna, that promising recruit this one mentioned before, was tasked with charting the Bridge of Webs and the Spiral Skein. While her map-making skills need some improvement, she brought back much-needed information about Mephalah's realm. More importantly, she was able to adapt to the challenges of traversing the Skein, something this one struggles with. Needless to say, she continues to impress. Valinna came into the study today asking about the difference in value between maps and historical records. This one believes she is deciding which specialty she will use to serve Mora. We had a lengthy discussion and she left the study with new ideas. This one must say, her mind is very sharp. Keshargo asked Valinna to be his understudy. Her work excels across all our disciplines, and her mastery over the Rift schedule is almost as accurate as his own. This one thought about asking her to take over the job of Riftmaster, but Naqri was better suited. Quietly, Keshargo can admit to himself that Valinna's talents would be wasted in that position. While she has the disposition and magical prowess to successfully defend the Hall from whatever may come through the rifts, her mind is too sharp for such a brainless job. No, this one will mold her into his successor. Something happened in Apocrypha. Valinna must have heard or seen something upsetting there, because when she returned from emptying the vault, she asked Keshargo why we don't interfere. This one quoted the octets to her and reminded her of our duty to observe, but she seemed dissatisfied with that answer. Her mood has been dark today. Valinna will not let this topic of intervention go. She refuses to tell Keshargo what's happened, and has taken to calling this one an old fool whenever the matter is brought up. Keshargo hears whispers. Valinna's dissatisfaction with our passive duty grows. There are new recruits in the hall, mages, like Valinna, and warriors alike. We need more scribes after the rift to the colored rooms closed unexpectedly. That day weighs heavily on this one's mind. The warning came too late, and the itinerant staff was far from my grasp. Zilif and Keshargo could to nothing but watch the rift close. This one doesn't know if Valinna resents him for that failure. He resents himself. The whispers stop whenever this one comes into view. He's not sure what is happening, but it makes his few remaining hairs stand on end. Valinna's become more secretive. She spends less time in the study than she ever did before. Whatever is going on, she's the cause of it. Of that, Keshargo is certain. She's taking to calling him an old fool in plain view, letting all other scribes know of her dissatisfaction. Keshargo fears that she may try to take the mantle of Magna Stylus before her time. Keshargo will have to secret the itinerant staff away before she attempts to claim it. Alright, so that tells us more about what happened. Now I'm gonna head on out and queue for the dungeon, get a group together. Specific dungeon. Probably gonna be way down at the bottom somewhere. Scrivener's Hall. Here we go. Alright, I will see you in a few seconds. Alright, here we go. Alright, Morcoria is our tank. Mort Hung is the other DPS, and then we've got Obsidian Walker giving us heals. And then just me as the other DPS.
Zilipif, this one swears the latch was right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a seat while they talk to him. They probably haven't seen the quest yet, so it may take a minute. Let's do it.
You still describe spins with skill and speed. This one is glad to have you on his side. The hall, bask in its magnificence.
I need that staff!
That's
Lock the
Valinna.
gates, Riftmaster! No one leaves until I find it.
No one has ever challenged me and
Fight
lived.
for the Magna Stylus.
She has them calling her Magna Stylus.
Uh-oh.
No matter. The staff remains hidden.
An intruder?
Oh, I shouldn't have rushed in. I should have waited for the tank, probably. Oh, what happened? Voltaic detonation.
Across the room!
Where are we going? I'm confused. That goes back the other way. Or no, maybe it doesn't.
Drown in the inky seas, interloper!
I think I'm a bit rusty playing this character. I'm not used to these Nightblade abilities. It's been a long time. Oh, man. Well, at least I wasn't the only one that died. Makes me feel a little bit better. Riftmaster Naqri.
No need to involve you, Magnus.
First boss, I guess.
I'll beat anyone who tries to get through here.
Naqri guards the reefs due to his more aggressive nature. There'll be no reasoning with him.
Foolish heroes to follow an old fool. How fitting.
Said WASD or prepare to dodge.
I'll batter your bones with hard covers.
Basically just trying to do as much damage as possible.
I'll defeat you with the works of the scribes.
Guess I could try to take out some ads. I've got my ultimate up.
I am undefeated.
Oh, man. Bolt of Knowledge. Got killed by Bolt of Knowledge.
Our records will be smeared with your blood. Knowledge gives me strength. And no escape.
What am I doing wrong? Oh. He just reset. Alright, so the entire group fell apart. Nobody wanted to fight that guy, so I had to start completely over. Oh, and it's not going to let me queue now? Really? Alright, we'll try this again. Nobody wanted to fight that boss.
I am patient, but not that patient.
Alright, I got a new group. Hopefully, this group won't give up so easily. Unfortunately, a lot of people who play MMOs, they just don't want anything to be the slightest bit difficult, or they immediately quit.
I must consult the Web of Truth. Alert me with any news of the staff, or the old fool.
No need to involve you, Magnus Stylus. I'll beat anyone who tries to get through here.
Naqri guards the reefs due to his more aggressive nature. There'll be no reasoning with him.
Been too long since I faced enemies on this side of the gate.
See the book.
Knowledge! Give me power!
Alright, it's a green book. Alright, now I gotta figure out. Okay, there's the green spark. It's over here.
The realms of knowledge.
Alright, I got it.
There's nowhere to hide.
Okay, here comes the second book. Is it red? It's red.
Our records will be smeared with your blood.
I missed it. I don't know where it is.
There's no escape.
Oh no.
I'll defeat you with the
Alright, here's the
works
yellow
of the
one.
Scribes.
It's over here. Where is it? I can't find it. Somebody got it.
I command the realms of knowledge.
We gotta take out these ads. Wait, no, he's still alive. He's still got a few more hit points. Alright. It's not that hard.
Naqri always was too arrogant. Web of truth. What could Valinna mean? No matter. We must...
People are
the
just
Deadlands
ridiculous.
Rift is near. Do you see its influence on the walls around us?
Oh, there's a chest.
The Magnus Stylus will hear of your pitiful death.
Making progress now. Second trash pack. I don't know what we're gonna do when we get to the boss. I hope this second boss isn't as hard as the first one.
You won't interfere. Keshargo! Submit or die!
Samurai, stop!
What the hell?
Loyal Mazandi. Help secure the itinerant staff.
Okay.
Zelipif knows the way.
Valinna lied about your death. I'll find that staff before she does.
This one will be in his study when you return.
The scribes are my entire life. If I wasn't exploring some new place in Oblivion and bringing new records into the hall, I don't know what I'd do. Valinna... her heart is in a good place. But interfering? That's not our way.
Her heart is not in a good place if she's killing people. Stop making excuses. Cartoklept location detected.
It's sweltering in here.
Look at that. Uh-oh. I better follow them. They probably know what they're doing. Maybe we'll go there later or something.
Oh, an Infernium. I've never seen one so close.
Okay, glad you got to see it.
You won't make it to the Infernium.
Okay, so we're going in here to kill the secret boss. Why didn't we go into the other one to kill the secret boss? Why are we only killing this secret boss? I mean, I assume there was another one. so weird. He runs out of here. Never seen that before.
You don't have to attack us!
Won't last long.
I'm gonna try not to use that ultimate. I'm gonna try to get the better one, because it's a pretty crazy trash fight. I mean, I guess I didn't need it. Boss? Yeah.
What is it doing? Protecting the sarcophagus? I reckon we won't be able to get through this without a fight. Get ready.
Get ready, we're already fighting it. Alright, now this... Okay. So far, seems like perfectly normal mechanics. I accidentally wasted my potion. Well, I thought that was going to be easier than the first boss, but... yeah, wiped. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's going to be it. They have overtuned the dungeon. They've made it too hard, and you can't get through it with a pickup group. Alright, so I realized what the problem is. Apparently, I had it on veteran instead of normal. So, I wasted a bunch of time. But I'm going to go ahead and queue now for normal. And I should be able to do this. Alright, so turns out I made a big mistake. I had queued for the veteran version of the dungeon. And I spent probably an hour trying to get through the dungeon. Groups kept failing. People kept leaving the groups, and I could not understand why the dungeon was so hard. But now I realize I had queued for the veteran version, so that's what the problem is. Now I'm queued for the normal one, and once I get a new group, I should be able to go through this and actually finish it. So I'm just going to skip all of this intro part that we've already done and start with the first boss. I'll see you in just a second. Alright, we're actually at the second boss now.
Doing?
I went ahead and edited out all the rest of it because we've already done this on the veteran version.
Get ready.
And I've decided that I'm going to show most of that run. This is the boss I couldn't kill on veteran. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die. Veteran, it just kills you instantly. Yeah, the ads, I can kill the ads on this version. Not nearly as hard.
Over, I'll apologize for acting in another realm, but we really need that staff. Oh, there it is.
All right, we got the staff.
Time to figure out how this works and return to Scrivener's Hall. Wait. Where's Keshargo? Philippic, slow down! I don't Keshargo's in trouble? Take us to him. Now!
Chest.
So much more powerful. The spiral skein rift. That must be where Keshargo is.
Okay, let's go get him.
Keshargo's flesh. The itinerant staff lies in the spiral skein.
Nevertheless, you really are a fool. I swear to Naqri. Once you get up in time, so will everyone else.
Zilipith, you freeze up around spiders. Stay here. We'll bring Keshargo back.
Okay. Into the spiral skein.
But Valinna blocked our path. We'll have to go the long way.
Foolish to come here.
He is weak. Worse than boring. We won't have to watch idly while terrible things happen.
What is going on? I can
Keshargo
hear
has
people-
to be so scared. He doesn't even know we're coming for him.
The spiderlings will feast on your flesh.
Gotta stay out of the spider web.
Your bones or your blood.
This stuff really makes me feel in charge.
Alright, I think we're getting close to the final boss now.
Valinna betrayed Hermaeus Mora for this place?
I will teach you what it is to suffer.
Valinna's clutched herself
Fire on the
from
ground.
Spiral skein. Be careful.
I will enjoy feeding you to the
It's not too
spiders.
late. We can leave without the staff.
The staff. I don't need you anymore, Magnus Silas.
Oh
The
no.
Sinner provides.
Keshargo!
Oh my god.
Dare challenge me, the Magnus Silas.
I cast the trap. The rest is up to you.
Oh. 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 Alright, can somebody res me, please? Alright, let's do this.
I hope this works.
Alright, kill the spider.
Hurry!
Let's take out its master.
What are you waiting for? Keshargo? Come and get him! Feel my flame!
Wait, why do I have this red dot on me? What does this mean? Oh, that's what it means. Okay. Oh, no.
Like them meals pre-cooked!
Stylus. We have the Itinerant staff, and Valinna is defeated.
Alright, we got the
You're
trophy.
a strong mage,
Ozezan
and
the
a
Inferno.
good scribe, Mazandi. The cost was steep, but such is the price of ensuring the Scribes of Mora survived.
Is it over?
It's over.
Is Keshargo all right? That spider. Please go talk to Keshargo. I need a minute to gather my thoughts.
Alright.
Valinna wanted the staff for Matfala. The staff is a tool. Powerful, but a Magna Stylus can lead without it. That is a truth that Valinna never learned. Is it all over?
Neither Valinna or Matfala will be able to lead the scribes now.
And so, the scribes return to their rightful place as Hermoa's quiet observers. You've done an extraordinary service. Mora will be informed of your great deeds. Keshargo will see to that. Here, take this with his gratitude.
Magna Stylus, your Itinerant staff.
Keep it, Mazandi. That staff could not be in better hands. You are the one the scribes need to lead them.
Magna. Sir, you honor me.
Still, we must remove the source of the staff's power. The Umberglyphic. A Magna Stylus cannot be obsessed with a tool. This endeavor has made Keshargo realize that he is too old to be gallivanting across the plains. It's time he passed the mantle of Magna Stylus to someone else. But Keshargo will change the Itinerant staff. He will remove the Umberglyphic.
You'll remove the Umberglyphic?
The Itinerant staff is powerful, and power is corrupting. So, we will limit what it can do. The staff can remain the symbol of leadership, but from now on, any scribe who crosses a rift is responsible for their own safe return.
Removing the Umberglyphic will keep the staff from making return portals?
The Umberglyphic gave us much security, but recent events have shown that it cannot be trusted with the scribes. The Glyphic shall remain a mystery to scribes. She's the pinnacle of a Scribe of Mora.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, it kicked us out. We didn't get to see kind of the, what do you call it? The epilogue there. Alright, so that's going to be it. In the next episode tomorrow, I'll do the other dungeon. I apologize for this being kind of a weird edit where it's two different runs, and the first part is the veteran version, and the second part is the normal version, but maybe you enjoyed watching me play through the veteran version for the first half. In any event... Oh wait, I forgot, there's one more thing we need to do, and that is to put the new trophy in. Let's go to Matheson Manor. Let's put in the new trophy. Alright, so we need to put it right here, I would say. Gallery. Undaunted Trophies. And we're looking for... Ozezan the Inferno. Here it is. And... Alright, there we go. Starting to fill this hall out with different dungeon trophies. So in the next episode, we'll do the other dungeon. Thanks for watching. See you next time.